Hey guys, so for today's video I filmed yet another look with the Mikayla x Glamlite Part 2 palette. This is now my 4th video with this palette, so if you want to check out my other 3 looks, I will link them all down below for you. I promised you guys a purple and green look, so this is what I came up with. So if you want to see how I created this eye look, go ahead and keep on watching. So my plan today is to do a purple and green look using some shades that I haven't dipped into yet from this palette, so let's get started. And I did already prime my eye with the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer, and I set that with the RCMA No Color powder. I'm going to start with the shade Bro on a Sigma E54, and I'm going to pack this shade in my crease. So I am packing it all the way from outer corner to inner corner in kind of a slight rounded shape. And now I'm going to take a clean Sigma E27 and just blend around that shade. And then I'm picking up more of that same shade Bro and just blending that in the crease now. So I started with a packing motion to really just lay down that product, then softly blend it out, and now I'm just blending in a little bit more of it. Now on the same brush, I'm going to pick up a little bit of a skin tone colored eyeshadow, and I'm going to use that to blend right below the brow. Now I'm going to take the shade Beauty Kills on that E54, and I'm going to pack this shade on the outer kind of third of my eye. This is a really pretty kind of like deep olive green color. I like it. And then I'm connecting it into the crease so it meets that Bro shade. Now I'm going to go back to my E27 and just blend out that Beauty Kills shade. And then I am picking up a little bit of Bro on the brush and using that to blend Beauty Kills. I always like to go back to the previous shade I was using to help blend, and it pretty much works every time. So like I said, this is now my 4th look with this palette, and I haven't used any of these gold shades yet, so I want to swatch all 3 of these and see which one I want to use. This top one is Glitta, this is 11-20-21, and this one is Gold AF. I really love kind of like the champagne undertone to this one. I think I'm going to do 11-20-21. But first I think I want to do a half cut crease. I haven't done one in a while, and I want this shade to be like super sharp on my eyelid. So I'm just going to take my concealer on a Sigma L05, and I'm going to start by just laying down this concealer on the inner part of my lid, and then I'm going to look up and around and see wherever that transferred to is where I'm going to continue that line. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to take my pinky and blend along this line right here. And now I'm taking that shade 11-20-21 on that same brush and just packing that on top of the concealer. This is showing up a little weird. I actually think I'm going to try with my finger at first. Just the hard part is getting close to those edges. It's almost like this eyeshadow is so soft that it like doesn't want to stay down. Honestly, never really had this problem before. I used to do this technique all the time. Okay, this is working. It's just taken a little bit of patience with this shadow. Now what I want to do is take more of that Beauty Kills shade and almost bring it in at a slight angle. So I am placing some of this on top of the gold. I'm just kind of playing around with a different shape today than I normally do. All right, now I'm gonna pop on some concealer under my eye. I kind of applied way too much. Once I'm close to the shadow right here, I'm just using my finger to blend in the concealer. And then just setting that with the translucent powder. All right, let's do the lower lash line. I think I'm gonna do some purple, so I need some cleaner brushes. I'm gonna start with the Sigma E21 in the shade Mimu. And I'm gonna apply that along my entire lower lash line. And now I'm going to take a Sigma E42 in the shade Mama Wing, and I'm going to use that to soften the lower lash line and kind of blend it out. Now I'm going to take Blackest Black on the E21. I'm going to apply that on the outer part of my lower lash line. I'm also adding some of that black to the outer part of my top lash line, so it kind of connects like right here. Ooh, this is dark and smoky. All right, we are almost done. I think I just want to do a couple of touch-ups. I'm going to take a little bit more of that dark green Beauty Kills and just touch that up on the very outer edge of my crease. And then I'm going to touch up that gold shimmer. And then one of my favorite tricks to do for a half cut crease like this is take your crease shade, so in this case I'm taking Bro on that tiny little brush, and I'm just going to outline the top of that gold to really make it pop. And you only need a tiny amount. Okay, I'm kind of going all out today. I'm going to add another shimmer. So I cleaned off the L05 and I'm going to pick up Sparkly. And that's going to go on the inner part of my lower lash line. And I'm going to pop a black liner in my waterline. And then highlight with the shade Glazed, of course. Alright, I'm gonna go pop on some mascara and lashes and some bronzer because I'm feeling really pale right now, so I will be right back and I'll show you the finished eye. Alright, for my lashes, I clearly needed to do a dramatic lash because there's just like so much going on with this look, so I popped on my Brand the Bright lashes and I'm wearing the style Lush. Alright, and here is the finished eye. I gotta be honest, something about this is just like not working for me and I can't put my finger on it. Like, I love the green color, I love the gold, I love the purples, but for some reason, I'm feeling like they just don't go together, which is weird because most of the time I love purple and green together. So let me know if I'm being crazy or if you love this. Like, I would love your feedback. But I did have fun filming this look. Again, the shades in this palette are just stunning. They're so pigmented and pretty easy to work with. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.